your mat a little bit off to the side, so when we're sliding, you don't want to have to slide on your mat. So we'll just start with a little step touch, little bicep curl. In a moment, we'll turn that into 2 steps to the right in 4, 3, 2. Here you go. Keep that going. All right, this is driving me nuts. I'm sorry. There we go. Good. Next time you come back, stay here, step touch only. Front arms in front, little bicep here. Good. Let's give it a hamstring curl. Turn your palms down and press tricep. Turn that into a step touch in front, hands still pressing back. And then they go up and down with your knee. Arms up, pull them down. Up and across. In a moment, we'll stay on the right and double time it. 4, 3, 2, here you go. Last one, step touch. And then again, in a moment, we'll take 2 to the left. 4, 3, oh, yeah, that's your left, sorry. And we stay here, step touch only, hands on your hips for a moment. Start that hamstring curl and that tricep press. Toes in front, keep that tricep press going, and then flip the arms up, make it a bicep curl. Since we're not using weights or anything today, you kind of want to give yourself that tension. Good. Hands back to your hips, knee lift. Arms in front, pull back. Up and over you go. And we'll stay on the left and double time it in 4, 3, 2. Here you go. Two more. Step touch. Wide stance. Little dip in the middle. Hands on your thighs. Shoulder rolls with those. Little dip and a shoulder roll. Arms come up. And then 4, 3, 2. Last one. Legs stay wide. Hands on those thighs. Ah, tuck it under. Roll into your cat. Tip it up and cow. Roll it under. Tip it out. Roll it under. Tip it out, drop that right shoulder in, look over your left. Back to center other way. back through center first side. And center again. Woo, roll it, extend it. Big deep breath in. From here, squeeze those shoulder blades down, open that chest. We're gonna just start, we won't need our little slippery things yet. We're gonna start with a tricep push-up with your chair. So hands on each side of your chair, walk your toes back, find a strong plank, shoulders over your wrists, elbows raised backwards. Try and move as a unit, tailbone tucked under, belly button pulled in, head in line with your spine. And let's press back in those knees. Put your left hand in the chair, let the right arm swing. Bend the left knee, open that right arm, flex through the heel of the hand, and bring it down the other way. Bend that right knee, sweep that left arm up, and bring it down. Hands on that chair, roll forward in a cat, cow, and come back in a cat. Good, last time, cow, weight in your heels, big deep breath in. All right, let's start with that slidey thing, getting used to it, testing out how the plastic plates are gonna work. So right leg is your standing leg, left toes are on that disc, I'm just gonna call it. Abs in, spine tall, bend your right knee, slide it forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Option to bring an arm up if you want, whatever, out to the side, up and out. Bending that right knee, extending that left one, sliding forward. 4 more. 3, 2. The last one, sweep it to the side, bring it in and squeeze. Reach, squeeze with that right glute. Stretch, reach, and squeeze. 2 more. Beautiful. And as we go to the back, think about straightening that back leg as much as possible, reaching that arm if you want, really sitting into it. And this is kind of a preview for that, frankly, miserable one we'll be doing later. Beautiful. Last time. Stretch it back, bring it up, quick stretch, right leg over left. Arms up and over, pressing your hips to the right, arms to the left. And then up and over you go. You can move your chair. If there's no pad here, I'm just going to use their mat. All right. So weight is on your left foot this time. Right toes on your slippery disky thing. Sliding forward by bending that left knee, standing back up again. Arms if you want, and if you don't need the chair, no worries. Keep it going. Almost there. Last one. Arms, or excuse me, leg to the side. Squeeze in. Really squeeze that glute when you come back up. Good, last one. And then that leg comes to the back, abs in, up, or same arm up if you want. Really reach. Last one, reach it back, stand it up. Left foot over right, arms up and over, and hips go left, arms go right. All righty, so now, that was that last segment was sort of our preview, you know what's coming. You're gonna put that, oh, you know what, no, we're doing a set of tricep press push-ups before we move to that low body again. So hands right underneath your shoulder. You can find your high plank, elbows bend backwards, press and straighten. And relax. Ooh, wide stance, left hand in the chair, let the right one swing. This time bend the elbow, lift it up, and then extend it, flex, and bring it down. Other way, right knee bends, left arm lifts, bend it, and then extend it and flex. All right, you probably look at the back of your chair. So right foot on that slippery disc, left foot forward. We're gonna do that first couple in slow motion. So you're gonna slide your foot back. You're gonna sit into your left leg, trying to get your quadricep parallel to the ground without the knee coming forward. Feel that left glute. Slide it in. Man, we could just do one of them really well and we'd be done. So chest stays up. Slide the right foot down. It's not leaning, it's staying straight. So your shoulders stay over your hips. You bend into that left leg, try and get the quad parallel to the ground, and then slide it up. Try and keep most of your weight on that left leg as you come up, right? Try not to put too much weight on that right leg. It's really just the entertainment. It's the left leg that's getting the work, the left glute. I hope you really feel. Woo! Owls. Yeah, hopefully. Urgh. Last two. Last one. Stay back there. Left knee is bent. Right knee is going to come in and out. All the weight on that left leg. That left glute should be on fire. Fire! Ah, oh, bring that up. Woo! Watch this nice thing we're gonna do. Sit down. Sit tall. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Let it drop open. Yes, you're welcome. Now, without rounding your back or moving behind you, sit up, hinge at your hips, and that should deepen that outer hip stretch. So you have to make sure you don't tuck at all. You have to really lift and press. You could even press against the chair to increase that. Ooh. And then round it and go right back to it. One more time, round it and go back to it. Then cross that leg all the way over, left leg. Give yourself a little twist. And then rotate back. Keep that slight rotation, but basically you're just trying to get that hip a little more stretch. Okay, well, that's all. All right, turn your chair around again. Left toes are on your slippery disc. Chest is tall. We're going to slide back, trying to get that right quad parallel with the ground, and then use that right glute to come up. Slide it back, chest is up. Lift up in a nice tall spine. Good, you guys. I should really put some polish on the bottom of this thing. Almost here. Last one, reach it back, stay low, backward comes in and out. Staying in that right leg, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, sit in your chair, right leg crosses over. Press yourself tall, sit your hips back and hinge forward if you want. No dropping, no rounding, so we can really get that outer hip stretch. You can use your hands to press into the chair to help you get it even deeper. Ooh, sit tall, leg comes across, go ahead and rotate. And then just come back halfway, keep that press, that stretch on that hip. All right, while we're right here, we have our last set of tricep push-ups. Yippee! Yay! So find that high plank position, elbows bend backwards, you're lifting and lowering as a unit. And relax. Woo, bend those knees, swing both arms, bend the elbows. Give yourself a hug. Go the other way, hug. Bend your knees, lift it up. Take those arms overhead, however they are. And then uncross and crisscross the other way. Woo, shake all that out. All right. You will want your mat for your elbows on this side. My mat is still folded. So we're going to come onto our forearms, probably have lots of cushioning for your elbows, and then both feet are on that, and you're in your plank. When you're ready, drop your head, look at your knees, pull your belly button in, and you come up in your pike. Stretch it out, find your plank, count to 4, 3, 2, and 1, pull it up and in, hold for a moment, and then back to your plank for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it in, stretch it up. Hold for 4, 3. No, wait, hold the plank for 4. The pike is the easy part, I think. You can hold it for a second, but hold that plank for a little bit longer. A couple more here. Whew. And then when you're done, come down however you want. Woo, wide stance, arms out front. Press back, undulate forward and round back a couple times. Walk those hands to the right, same thing. Walk your hands to the left, same thing. All right. You can slide your chair out of the way. You're still going to need your disc. And I am going to unfold my mat just once, but I'm going to leave some floor space. So my hips are at the bottom of the mat. They're on the mat, but my feet are off. Back of the neck is long, hands are down, feet are right on that towel for now, disc. All right, if your ankles and knees and big toes are touching, that'll help you keep in an alignment, but if it's better for you to be hip distance apart, that's fine. Just notice if those knees want to open and close. So just come up in your bridge, then you're going to lift your toes and press the heels forward and back. Heels forward and back. Now, You don't absolutely have to do that in a bridge, right? You can do that lying down, just hamstring work here, up to you. Either hips down or up in your bridge. Last two, and last one. You might know what's coming. Take your left foot off of that. Put your right heel on it, start on the ground, drag it back, and then if you want, up into your bridge, drag it back, make sure your toes are lifted and your heel is doing the pulling here. You should really feel this in your hamstrings, I hope. And relax. Woo-hoo. Move that over underneath your left heel up in the air, lift it up if you want, or stay on the ground. If you are really feeling it, I don't recommend this because it's gonna make it really hard to drag, but you could lift your right foot off the ground. I don't particularly recommend that, but you're welcome to try it. Last two. And relax. Let's hug those knees in for a moment and get some back stretch. Curl them in, bring your forehead in, put the right foot on the ground, slide it out, and just hold that left knee in for now. And then we'll switch it up. Right knee comes in. And then both knees again. Let's stack and go into a twist from tabletop. Right knee up, left knee follows to the right. And then back up we go. Hug those knees in. And then your towel is still with you. You can probably stretch your mat out at some point if it feels uncomfortable. You can double it up again. All right, so we're going to start at the front of the mat. You're sitting tall, abs are in, right hand is on that towel, tall spine. You're going to sweep over to the side a little bit and behind you, but you don't want to go where you have to curl, right? So it's over and around like a little arc, I guess. Back arm could lift up for a little added benefit if you want. Make sure you're going out and around. Couple more. And through center, other side. See how dirty your towel is, check on it. Sit tall, go to the side and back, and then up. And then make that little semicircle. And again, if you want to lift your other arm, feel free. Last one. Bring it up. Come on down again to your spine. Give it a quick little hug. Little rock side to side. We're going to stack our legs in tabletop, ribs down towards your hips, abs in, maybe a little bit of a pelvic tilt if you want for toe touches, single leg toe touches, or single leg heel flex, or double leg toe touch, or double leg heel flex. Legs could, if you want to, start going long at some point. You don't have to do it now. And it could be single leg or double leg. So you're going to find which one really seems to make you the most aware. And it might not be the longest lever. And take a break, hug those knees in, little rock side to side, right foot on the ground, left knee up and over, quick little twist to the right. Come on back through center, keep the knees how they are. Walk the right foot to the left and drop to the left. Back up through center, uncross, right goes over left. We drop left. Back up through center, take a walk to the right and drop right. All right, and then hug those knees. We're gonna roll over onto one side and you're gonna wanna have your feet off the mat and onto your towel. Yippee. If you need a little extra cushioning for your elbow, feel free to double up your mat. We're gonna start with just the bottom foot on the mat, or excuse me, on your towel, and top leg here, lift up, and then just see how it would be to slide up and down. Okay? Couple like that. Then come down, switch it up, bottom knee down, top leg on top of that towel, bring it up, and again, slide it out and slide it up, slide it out and slide it up. See how that is. So now you have two options already. Third option, you can try putting both feet on it with the top leg in front. And again, you're going to pike up a little, plank it out, pike it up, plank it out, or final option, you stack your feet and try it. It will rub all the calluses off the outside of your foot if you have any. But feel free to go back to whichever one might have worked best for you, right? And then we're going to come down. And we're going to do that on the other side, of course. So support for your elbow if you want. We're going to start with the bottom leg on and the top leg crossed in front, up into your side plank, and then you pike a little higher and reach. Pike a little higher and reach. Pike a little higher and reach. Then switch it. Bottom leg is tucked. Top leg is on that. Lift it up. And then you slide it in. There might not be as far to go, right? Next option. Both legs are on your disc. The top leg is in front. And we try it there. Pike it up, slide it out. Pike it up, slide it out. And then finally you can stack those feet. And then again, you're going to find which one works best for you. And then finally, not finally, but you're going to come onto your abs and we're going to put that towel off of the mat, but we're going to be on the mat. And let's start by bending the knees and windshield wipering side to side, loosen up that low back. And then legs long, as always, toes are pointed, toenails on the ground, but kneecaps are lifted. Hands out in front of you, palms on that towel or disc. Ears are surrounded by your biceps. Deep breath in, exhale, belly button pulls in, kneecaps lift. Press into that cloth to lift your upper body just a tiny bit. And then this is just about sliding the shoulder blades down your spine and then back. If you're feeling too much resistance, just like we did earlier, you don't use the whole hand, just like we did with the bridge. You can just put the heel of the hand there. Deep breath in to prepare, exhale, lift knees and belly button as you drag back, you inhaling, hold, and then forward. And you could even try just your tips of your fingers. Deep breath in to prepare, exhale, slide it back, inhale, squeeze, exhale down. Deep breath in, prepare, exhale, lift, inhale, squeeze it back. And we're going to relax and press back, resting position, hands wherever you want. And hands out front, we're going to undulate through that cow-cat a couple times. All right. You're gonna roll over onto one side, you're leaving your towel off of the mat. I'm gonna suggest you start with a little bit in front of you, not completely overhead, because I want you to see how this is for your shoulder, and we're also gonna start with support. Otherwise, your legs are long, your abs are in, and you're gonna see how would it be to come up, right? You don't wanna come up so far that you're gonna feel this in the hip bone too much, right? And then if that's okay, if it's not okay, by the way, bring your hand out here. You can play with where your arm is, right? Eventually overhead was the goal. Maybe come up just to fingertips. No hands, Ma, if you want. But again, don't want to feel it in that shoulder. And relax. We're going to go over to the other side. Again, you're going to decide where you want that hand to be, where it doesn't bother you or your shoulder. Long straight line in your body. You can start with support, right? See how that is. And then once you're there, maybe just the fingertips. And then just play with it. You could also play with, is there a point, like for me, if I go all the way down, I am going to feel it in my shoulder. So I'm just going to go from here to here. And relax. Ah, all right. Roll back over onto your spine. You can, if you folded up your mat for support, you can go ahead and unfold that. And you're going to hug those knees in again, please. Maybe one at a time. Ah, all right. We're going to stretch those legs out. We're going to point the toes. We're going to lift the arms up overhead. Deep breath in, strong, long stretch. And then we're going to exhale, tuck the hips under, pull the belly button in, flex the toes back, back of the body stretch. Then we're going to bend both knees. We're going to bring that right knee into the right side. Give it some circles. And then bring it in, cross it over towards your left hand and use your left hand between those toes. Get some movement through that foot, stretching, pulling, side to side, forward, back, whatever. And then back to center, flex through those toes, pull back. And again, we'll get movement here. And we'll stretch it out. If you're still holding your toes, that's fine. Otherwise, hand comes down and you move through your ankle, back through center, walk it up, stretch that left leg out on the ground, flex to that heel, bend your elbow, pull yourself up. Can you grab your right big toe with your left hand for big toe pose? Right arm out, bring it down, hold for a moment, and then bring that right leg down, and that should feel pretty delicious. Then you're going to cross that right ankle over the left thigh, pivot open. We're going to stretch out that outer hip again by grabbing that left hamstring, using the right elbow to push the right knee away. The closer I pull that left hamstring, the more I'm going to feel that stretch. And then I'm going to put that left foot on the ground, cross the right one all the way over. See how it would be to twist there. Come back up through center. Pull the knees in, grab that left shin, take a little rock, head towards your chest and to the left, to your chest and to the left, and then arms out, and we'll drop to the left and back up through center, uncross, left knee into your chest. Draw me a couple circles, please. Back through center. We're going to cross it over and use our right fingers to create toe spacers on that left foot. Get movement through there, please. And then we'll use the left hand, flex, push, pull, and straighten. See how that is for you, or move your hand. And then we're gonna bring that knee in, stretch it back up. Sorry, right leg goes out, walk it up. See if you can grab your left toe with your right hand, flex and pull. Come down, lay that leg down. Cross it over your right thigh. Open up figure four. Bring it in, stretch it out by pulling that knee closer. You can use that left elbow to push away. And then put the right foot on the ground, crisscross all the way, drop right. And back up through center. Hug those knees in this time. Up and over to the right. If that's enough, stay there or try that twist. And then however you want to get there, meet me on your hands and knees, please. We'll undulate through that cow and cat. And then we'll tuck the toes and press up. Wide stance, bend your knees, hands on your thighs, cat and cow. Big deep breath in. And we have our curtsies. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day.